Inclusion Films is a practical film workshop that takes adults with developmental disabilities through the whole process of making a film with the intention of employment in the entertainment field. And my big job right now is creating work opportunities for the students that have graduated. I think the most difficult part of transition is that when you come out of high school, it's very, very structured. When you go out into the workplace, you have to be more independent and more social and be able to navigate the system. And at Inclusion Films, not only do we teach you the technical aspects, but the social aspects too, because it's very important when you go out into the world how to communicate.
Being a student at Inclusion Films, the experience that I had was amazing. I learned not only from the acting experience, but from also behind the scenes.
I learned camera, I learned lighting, and I also learned how to do storyboards, like for filmmaking.
Working for the first time on a huge set, that's when you kind of start to realize that, yeah, what they're teaching you is very important, and you have to make sure you're able to perform it. And thanks to the workshop, that I was prepared for situations like that.
When I got there, they told me a little bit more about what I'd be doing, and that I'd be taking care of walkie control and making sure everyone's comfortable, making sure I know where my cast is at all times, and filling out their paperwork when they eat lunch or when they wrap.
A television producer by the name of Aaron Kaplan with Capital Productions approached me from seeing that article, and he said, you know, we would really like to employ some of your kids and give them an opportunity. The program really sounds very interesting, what you're doing. One of the students, as of right now, is working full-time for that company.
The first internship that I had was at Inclusion Films after I graduated, and then from the experience that I had interning here, I took it to the neighbors that I worked for one season. I was not only an office PA, I was a set PA, and an office production assistant. You are basically in the office and you're doing office work. And a set production assistant, you're basically on set and you're helping the crew.
I think the practical experience of making the films that we do at the workshop, that gives you the practical experience. The next step is to work for Inclusion Films on paid gigs. That gives you the confidence to go out and perform on a professional level.
In the workshop, in employment, I was doing like camera and slate. And of course I was doing lighting. I was doing it in Orange County, and I was doing it in Bakersfield as well. If they want me to be on the set, I could do that. It's whatever it's the situation.
And I remember one time when Aaron came to the office for a meeting, I saw him after the meeting and I told him, thank you very much for getting me the job. And he told me, you're welcome, just work hard and be here and just show everyone that you're a hard worker.
As of right now, we in the last year did about 7 or 8 productions, promos, PSAs for the state of California. A lot of the nonprofits are starting to recognize us as a good production company. And not only do they get quality work, but they're employing young people with disabilities.
I had never owned my own business before or had any kind of staff around me working for me. And that was a tremendous learning experience for me about how to manage people It took a while, but I learned a lot from Joey, and I learned how to do it, and now I'm doing it. So, in terms of the students that I employed, they consistently made me proud on the set, and frankly, they surprised the client. I had several people say, "We didn't know that people with disabilities could do this kind of work."
Working with the kids is special, whether it was being filmed or not. So I knew I had something special because I was building a relationship here. I'm very happy and proud to say that they've done a good job, and it pleases me tremendously to know that I have contributed to this workforce.
It's very hands-on, it's very quick, and you have to make sure that you're able to help out everyone. No one works by themselves in each role. We all work as a team.
Ever since I worked on that and I showed everyone there, including Aaron and Justin, that I can work on an actual show, Aaron and Justin wanna pick me up for another pilot.
Inclusion films is really good, and like what it helps me is how to use with communications and how to be successful in the filmmaking industry.